There was a comment about me leaving my ex-husband because he went bankrupt. Bonjour, mes amis. Je suis Dr. Lori, a peer dating coach. I help high-achieving Black women date for adventure, fun, and love in Paris. My ex-husband and I were married for 23 years. I stayed with him for about 7 more years after he went bankrupt. I supported the family financially. I took jobs that I hated and that were, in some ways, some people might think that they were demeaning, even though I was a doctor, because of my training. I did this to support the family, and I was verbally abused, and at one point there was physical abuse. When I was being verbally abused, I at first didn't understand it and didn't really acknowledge it until I started going to counseling. And it got to be so bad that when I used to drive an hour and a half one way to work, I thought about driving into the back of the semi truck on the road to end my life. However, I didn't, because I had children and I needed to be there for my children. The way that I got out of the situation was I moved out of state, and with my daughter initially. And then we moved to Hawaii, and that was like a shit job as well. Beautiful place, but shit job. And then I moved back and lived in my mother's basement for about 2 years. Can you imagine a grown woman with kids living in her mother's basement? I filed for divorce, and I got absolutely nothing in the divorce. What I got was I had to pay alimony for 3 years. When you make comments, don't be so quick to judge people because you don't know the whole story. And I have kind of told this story before, and if you followed me, you'd know that. But once again, don't be so quick to judge. This is Dr. Lori.